Hello there. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today I'm going to take you on a journey. Yeah, I'm going to share something that not so many people know, especially back home, my family, my friends. I don't think most people know because honestly, I was not sure I was ready to talk about it. But since I aim to share the real, the raw, the unfiltered journey of an immigrant in Germany, I said, why not? This is something I'd want to share. So here it goes. My first job in Germany was not what I was expecting, not at all, not what I had pictured for myself. And I promise by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why I'm telling you this. And at the end, trust me, I will share some tips on finding your first job in Germany. So hang in there, yeah? Okay, so picture this. I had just arrived in Germany. The honeymoon phase was still going on. I was still wide-eyed, I was still excited, I was still being wowed by everything and full of hope. And naturally, one of the first things I needed was to figure out my career, what would be my next stage, my next stop, in terms of my career. Because this is real life and bills are real. Rent is very, very real in Germany, I tell you. And I was thinking, okay, since back home, I had built my work experience, I had a career, I also had a running business. I had built something for myself back home, yeah? I was somebody in my field. So I figured, okay, it won't be so hard. I already have all these to back me up, yeah? So I carried that identity with me. I thought it might take a little time, naturally, but I will have to adjust a few things and definitely I will find something in my field. It has to give, yeah? Something that reflects what I know and what I have done, what I'm capable of. And then reality did what reality does. It sat me down and had a very different conversation with me. I was really humbled, by the way. I'm not gonna lie here. So here's what they don't tell you about working in Germany as a foreigner. Your qualifications from back home, they may not be automatically recognized here. Your experience, yes, it's relevant, but for most German employers, often want German experience. So you may have 10 years on you, you may have, I don't know how many years of experience from back home, but when you come here, it's close to zero, sorry to say. And often than not, German language skills is always something that they need. And in my case, the language skill level they wanted from me, I simply did not have that when I first arrived, naturally. Now, the job market here is very specific, very structured, and breaking into it from the outside without the language, without the network, and without the German system behind you is genuinely hard. It was completely almost impossible. And this I found to be very, very challenging. And that is just putting it politely. So what did your girl do? I started applying. I updated my CV, or as they call it here, Lebenslauf. I researched, I asked around, I applied to things that were quite a stretch, to things that I thought were a sure bet. I applied to almost anything you can think of. And I waited some more. Of course, in the wait, I was learning the German language, but I kid you not, there's a particular kind of silence that comes with the job rejections. Oof. And especially when you're not getting any responses at all. Plus all that silence in a country where you're already feeling like an outsider, it hits differently. Oh, I remember thinking, come on, I know I can do this. But why is this so hard? Why? And But here's the thing about being an immigrant that nobody really prepares you for. You arrive here with all your skills, all your experience, all your history, and the new country looks at you and says, but can you prove it here? And sometimes the answer is not yet. Well, at least not right away. So I had to make a decision. I had to. Time was moving, and also I was getting kind of impatient. I could wait for the perfect opportunity. Of course, time evens out everything. Or I could just move. And in my mind, I was like, you know what? I will take anything that will get me through the door. I don't want to spend another day in the house. Because if I'm in the house, I'm just thinking, and I'm just thinking and thinking and thinking. And I feel like I'm going crazy. So I want to be outside there. And I will take any opportunity that will get me through the door, anything at this point. Even if it was not the door that I had imagined, yeah? And so my first job in Germany was a cleaner in a hospital. Yeah. Now, I can already hear some of you. I can imagine the reactions back home if they knew, oh my God, Maggie started as a cleaner, huh? And honestly, where I come from, there's a particular idea of what success looks like, what a good job looks like. And cleaning, in a hospital, that was not it. That was not it, especially for my case. That was not what anyone would have imagined for me. But I can tell you something. I showed up to that job every single day. I put on that uniform. I did my job, and I did it well. I cleaned those floors, I cleaned those bathrooms, and I held my head up because I had made the decision that no job done honestly is beneath me. And if this was the door that God had opened for me, then this was the door I was walking through confidently. And I would wake up every day and just thank God for the job. And oh my God, what that job taught me, let me tell you. Number one, I learned German a bit more faster than any class could have taught me. Because picture this, you're in an environment where you have to communicate to the people around you. Yeah, you have to speak to the patients, you have to say good morning. And this really pushed me to use some of the words that I had been learning. You know, when you're learning by yourself in the house or one or two people, it's not enough. It's enough. It helps when you can be able to practice. So this was a good place for me. Secondly, I learned humility in a very real way. And I want to be very careful here because I do not mean humility as in shame. I mean humility where you are not too good for hard work. And there is a certain type of dignity in honest work that nobody can take from you. And I mean nobody. And I needed to learn that. I needed to really understand it. Not just say it, but feel it in my bones. Thirdly, and this is the one that stayed with me the most, I learned what I was actually made of. Because when your expectations are stripped away, when the career identity you carried is no longer the thing propping you up, who are you? What is left? And I found out that what was left was someone pretty resilient, someone who could laugh at herself, adapt, keep going. And I found that to be very, very interesting about myself. So I truly, truly appreciated this job. I truly appreciated this job being put in my path because it really pushed me to the next level. Now, if you're new here, welcome. And first of all, I'm so glad this video found you. My name is Maggie. I'm a Kenyan living in Germany. I document the real, honest, and filtered experience of life abroad because I believe the full story is the one worth telling. Now, if that resonates with you, please hit that subscribe button so you do not miss any of it. And now, let me give you the practical side of this, because I know many of you are either looking for work in Germany or thinking about it. So, based on my experience and what I've learned since, here's what I would tell someone trying to find their first job in Germany as a foreigner. 1. Your first job here does not define your career here. It is a foot in the door, and it is exactly what you need to start building your German references and your German experience. Yeah? 2. Learn the language as fast as you can. I cannot stress this enough. And talk to people even when you're not sure. Just talk, especially when you're not sure. Yeah? Every mistake is progress. But it's very important. Learn the language as fast as you can, because the language determines the kind of opportunities you will get. 3. Make use of the job centers, the Agentur für Arbeit. These are the official government employment agencies, and they exist to help you find work. I don't mean to go and get money from them. I mean, go and get your career guidance from them, because this is what they also do. They offer these, and they can point you towards qualification recognition programs, which is how you eventually get your international qualifications acknowledged here. So make use of these offices. They're there to help you. 4. Do not underestimate word of mouth. Some of the best opportunities here come through people you meet, your colleagues, your neighbors, your community connections. In a way, Germany is a relationship-based job market in many industries. Show up for people, and people will show up for you. Number 5, I say this with all my heart. Do not be proud for the first step. The first step, it's just a step. It's not your destination, okay? So there it is, my honest, unfiltered first chapter of working in Germany as a hospital cleaner. And I'm standing here proud of it every single day I spent doing that job, because it made me who I am today in this country. It opened up the door to my next job and career in electrical engineering. And that is a story for another day. So, and wherever you are right now in your journey, yeah, whether you're just starting out or you're thinking about starting or you're in the hard middle of it, or you could be like me, you're looking back, I want you to know that all of these steps that we took, they're pretty much worth it. Yeah? And if you're faced with such a decision, take it. You never know where these kind of opportunities will lead you. Now, I want to hear from you. What was your first job abroad? Or if you're back home thinking about making the move, what are your fears about starting over? Let me know down in the comment section, because I enjoy reading every single one of them. And those conversations are everything to me. And yeah. And also, before I forget, there's an update that I want to share with you in the next videos, and I cannot wait to share with you and bring you along in that part of my journey. Yeah, so make sure you're subscribed, and maybe you can get to know a bit more of it as I share in the coming days. Until next time, stay blessed. La revedere. Goodbye. Adios. Bye bye.